Welcome to Hero Infinite with Arm.
Hello, I'm Arm.
And we've got now the amazing intro theme of Ben that Arm has made, which, if you're watching this on the playlist, this is on YouTube, you've probably already seen this, but this is the first stream where we actually have this available. I'm gonna actually... You can go and find it and watch it. It'll probably be linked below and be in all the Hero Infinite and Bendover playlists, etc., etc. But hell yeah, we got a theme song for Ben now. So I just let it play a little. So, Arm, do you want to recap what was happening previously?
Last session, we saved the city as the Pink Knight and Red King from slime monsters, and in the process, I made a very big, smart decision to ask the Red King on a date.
Yeah. Oh, I love the details of this theme song. Ooh, end cards. I can't get rid of them.
They're just there. They're to vibe.
Yeah, I very much like that theme.
Yeah, I'm glad.
All right, so, words. So, now it's actually getting to the. Oh god, now I actually got a DM.
You can do it. You got this.
Hang on. So I'm just trying to. Okay.
Scramble for the notes. I got it. It's alright.
See, I spent so much time getting everything ready that I realized just now that I didn't have the notes open. I'm like, fuck, I got everything else ready in advance.
It wouldn't be a Brian stream if it wasn't for the note taking, like, open, you know.
Alright, so, words. As we properly open up, it is, hold on. Come on.
It is.
So,
It is.
don't do that. Just gonna make it worse.
Okay. Sorry.
So, it's been a few days since the events of the giant monster attack and Ben asking Ruben out, and as we pan once again through the messy lab with a mix of loose tech parts and old food packaging, as we can hear in the background the sound of what was did we name it? What was the name of the soap opera?
We did not name it.
We never named it. Name.
It's just a Spanish soap opera with the Italian lead actor. Because no one of us can do a Spanish accent.
Mamma mia, I'm a Spanish.
Oh, Lord.
It's Chris Pratt's Italian accent.
Oh.
It's me, Mario. Woohoo.
Anyway.
So, the soap opera playing in the background, the camera pans, we could hear it's like what was God, hang on.
It's Tesselo.
What was the name of the girl?
She did not have a name.
She never had a woman. She's just blonde woman. I'm sorry, Veronica, but I can never be with you. My fate is too tangled up in all of this mess. And as the camera pans along, it comes to settle on Ben, who is watching with a pen and notepad, Roomba on his lap as he's petting it.
Somehow this isn't as helpful as I'd hoped.
Gee, you don't say. Carbide's holographic AI just sort of floating off to the side. This is all. I still think this is all a mistake. I just think it was a mistake for you to ask him out in the first place.
Maybe if I just fast forward to when they're actually together and not him always saying no. Maybe that's better.
I have literally every episode of this show that was ever produced. That moment never comes.
Damn it!
It's how they keep the viewers in. Although, also to be fair, the show ran right up until the end of the world, so who knows? Maybe it will change now.
God, if there's never an episode that I can learn from, oh my God, this is gonna be horrible. I'm gonna feel. He's gonna hate me. He's gonna throw me out.
At least we saved the world before you die of embarrassment.
Oh God. He droops down the couch, And
then we hear the doors to the lab open, the little elevator, Ruben stepping out of the little elevator. As he starts walking around, he taps on his smartphone, or on his smartwatch for a moment, and he flicks he basically flicks at it, and the whole end of it comes off and spins through the air and goes off to the side and lands on top of the little sphere in the corner of the room, which lights up as maroon. And now that sphere pops out its legs and starts to walk along. If I have to sit through one more PowerPoint presentation, I swear I'm gonna. I've said this before, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Alright, that's it. Not gonna be compatible with the next update of the OS. We're gonna make a better alternative to PowerPoint presentations. Something flashier and cooler. I'll get to work on programming it right away, sir. Times like this, I wish I actually had made Crimson. I mean, sure, it would have ended the world, but I feel like I would have gotten a lot more of my projects done. Carbide looks over and she's like, he's not wrong. Oh, sir, it appears one of your meetings have been cancelled. What? He goes over and starts talking. Carbide floats over to, he's like, alright. We still got a whole month to prepare, though. I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to get you at least presentable by then. Oh, Ben. And Ruben looks over. Ah, Ben. It looks like I had a meeting on the... Hang on. Where is it? What date?
I think it's the 2nd.
No, I've had a meeting on the 4th, or on the 4th of this month, or the 4th of next month cancelled. Maroon, can you move our dinner at the steakhouse to then? Of course, sir. And now we have a week. I hope you're ready to live on the streets.
Done for. He's gonna hug the Roomba and just roll off the couch.
And realistically, if I had done this better, that's when the theme song would have played. Because that's the end of the cold open.
Yep.
I'm a professional. I'm good at this.
Yes, you are.
So, insert theme song playing in its entirety again.
I love you.
And then, as we cut back from the theme song, which totally just played for the first time, we are going to have fucking... Hang on.
We're gonna have a sip of our drink.
Yes, exactly. It's blue raspberry flavored. Fun fact, did you know that the origin of blue raspberry... I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to get that look on your face, Arm. So fucking... We... Actually, hang on. You know what we have? We have... a montage. And...
montage time.
With theme in the background, yeah.
Oh my god, it plays again?
Yes.
We're really getting a mileage out of this thing, huh?
I mean, listen, when Zed got a theme commissioned for his character, I just started playing that on loop in the background all session.
Oh god, I don't want that for this one.
But, it's like... Alright, hang on. So...
You know what the best part is? I can't hear it.
Excellent. Hang on. I think I can make it so you can't hear it. Hang on. Okay, just join that Discord stream, but don't watch it.
Okay.
Because that'll be the theme playing.
Okay.
So, fucking... What was I gonna say?
Montage time.
Yeah, like, at the end of the opening, we cut right back to Ben slumped down. And Ruben being like, I got another meeting I gotta get to. Right when I thought I could sit down. He starts to put the blazer back on. Alright, you don't cause any trouble, or just don't mess anything up with your robot arm, alright, Ben? And he heads right to the elevator and walks out, and Maroon looks over and is like, he'll be fine without me. Just little, like, plain expression on the, like, little small happy face. And Carbide's like, alright, we have 1 week to make you not look like an idiot. I think we could do this. No, she's like, I think you could do this. We just have to make you not say anything stupid, or do anything stupid, or look stupid. I'm gonna start calculating places within the city where we can be kept out of the rain. Maroon just is looking at you and, like, blinks happily.
I guess I'm gonna let the Roomba go and sit up.
Oh, yeah, you're just gonna set down the Roomba?
Yeah, let it free range. Okay. Don't say anything stupid. Don't look stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Alright, okay.
Are you nervous about your dinner with Ruben? Maroon looks over.
No! I'm so confident!
You know, I'm with Ruben 24 hours a day. Maybe I can help you. And Carbide looks up like, why didn't I think of that? Maroon was designed to literally be the perfect assistant to Ruben, to be able to fulfill every one of his desires. If anybody can give you advice on how to make him not hate you, it's them.
He pause as much as I do, thinking that Carbide aren't they like jealous? Aren't they like? Hang on, aren't you supposed to be the same thing?
What do you mean?
Well, you're Ruben's time travel companion. Aren't you supposed to be the same?
I was created to be able, I was created for risk calculation and deriving variations within the time stream. I wasn't designed specifically to serve him. And either way, I have way more personality than that tin can. And Carbide goes and like leans onto the little maroon pod. Realistically, this thing's no real threat to us. It's more of a butler than anything. Maroon looks again. Maroon's just staring at you, and they're like, "I assume by your silence, Carbide's talking to you right now."
Yes, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, sure. You know what he likes. You just gotta teach me what he likes, right? And he like gets up and like, I guess sits onto the fucking table with all the other garbo where he belongs.
Okay, we'll begin by going over how he likes his steak prepared, and then this is montage of like what I'm imagining is like a montage of like Ben sitting there like taking notes and like it's like PowerPoint presentations on fucking, you know, Ruben's baby pictures, the ways he likes food, pictures of him walking. What's up, Farm?
Please make the PowerPoint presentation glitch every now and again because it's not gonna be compatible in the next update.
Oh, totally at one point when the PowerPoint presentation is going, this is the thing that update comes up and it crashes the software.
Then we cut to Ben like flipping through actual photos.
They say things like, oh, Ruben's mannerisms, hobbies and interests, you know. Oh, sure.
With a list of 2 items.
Machines, football.
That's it?
He's a man who knows what he likes. He's had steak.
It's easy to memorize.
Every time he's eaten out for the past 20 years, he's had steak.
Well, easy enough.
You know, fucking. So it's the whole montage thing. But then, as you're going through it, you know, we're gonna have a moment where you're looking at a picture of, like, younger Ruben when he was a lot more fit and active. And we crossfade to the past. And music pauses. Or to the future past? The past future. The days of future past. X-Men. First class. Apocalypse. I don't know. Listen, I woke up early for this. So, as, yeah, we flash to, like, a moment inside of the survivors, like, for, you know, literal underground city of the post-apocalyptic future. It's, Ben, who's only recently gotten his, you know, surgical treatment after being crushed under a literal giant robot. Like he's like basically like you're basically doing physical therapy, you know, walking through, and there's like one of the other survivors like, all right. It seems like you're recovering remarkably fast. I can't say it's that much of a surprise considering the big man himself did your surgery.
Right.
As you look off to in the distance, you can see uh him walking, or in the distance, Ruben is walking, or like up on a catwalk, talking with a few other people and like directing people around with resources. And he sort of like glances in your direction, like gives a little wave, and continues what he's doing.
I imagine I want to wave back, but the robot arm just fucking.
Hmm. Oh, careful! That thing has some getting used to. Oh, and might want to push that back in. I imagine, like, as the camera turns around and your robot eye has extended out as you're looking at Ruben.
God.
And the guy just slides it back in. Boner joke.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I just thought that would be a really good running gag, because, you know, like animes, people get bloody noses.
Oh no, not the erect eye. Listen, I made that. Is this not an erect eye? He had a zoom eye back in his first iteration.
So whenever he gets excited, his eye zooms in on what he's excited about. Eye boners. But yeah, so again, like, this is past Ben, like, basically his first time in the Resistance around other people, getting physical therapy. And the guy's like, well, I think that's enough for now. Why don't you take or I think that's enough training for now. How's about you just try and relax? Get more used to the feel of your new arm.
Right. Relax. Where's the barracks again?
No, the barracks? It's on the 3rd level, right over there, and he like points like across the cave area. Cause like this whole place is like, I think I mentioned this previously. Imagine the rave cave from the 3rd Matrix film.
Never seen it. Still haven't.
A giant carved out cave, and all in the sides are like little caves, and there's catwalks and walkways going all over for people to walk around and get from place to place, you know?
Alright.
You start to step away from like the area where you're doing the physical therapy, and there's all like the people like, you know, everybody's just like walking about trying to do their best helping. There's a lot of people who are just there, like, trying to survive because they're protecting people, you know, people living in like basically like tents and stuff. You hear a few as you're walking, you hear one of them's like, did you hear on the last mission? They say that Ruben single-handedly took on 4 kill drones. Not only that, I heard that he didn't even have a gun. I heard that he was disarmed when he did it. He had to use his own bare hands. Nah, man, I was there. He didn't just use his bare hands. He made them shoot at each other. Man, that's amazing. You continue walking by, and one of them's like, I don't think I'd be here right now if it hadn't been for him. None of us would be here if it hadn't been for him. He's the only reason this place is here in the first place. I guess you're right. All the people talking about like him and stuff.
Yeah, then like inside agreeing and like, man, guess be the same for me. That'd be that.
One of them's like, it's amazing everything that he's done for us. He's a real hero. Real hero. Real hero. And with that, we fade to the present day. And as it did, like, So, what are his 5 favorite shades of red again?
I guess maroon. There's I think there's a candy apple or something. Brick. I'm sorry. I think I forgot the other two.
It's okay. You got the 3 big ones. Who and Carbide is like you're sat at like a little school desk, and Carbide is sat at another empty one that's next to you, their hologram, and just tapping their finger. Who would have guessed that maroon was their favorite shade of red?
Pouts.
But yeah, and well, I can use words. All right, I think you're ready for tonight.
Tonight? What? It's already tonight? I'm not ready. I got like only half the test. I scored like not great.
You already know him better than any other person he's ever met. All 15 of them. Not counting coworkers, of course.
I don't know that down. 15 people he knows.
Excluding family, it's 7.
Crosses out 15. Writes down 7.
And with that, Ben goes and he starts getting dressed up.
I don't have clothes to wear. All I can do is use my stupid hologram shit to make myself look like I have different clothes.
Oh, that's what he does. You do have a magical girl transformation. Magical girl transformation into a suit.
I more so imagine it's another montage of a panicked switching through like 5 different clothes until he settles on what he had pretty much in the beginning.
I like to think in the end it's a very Ben thing would be a bright pink tux.
Oh god. Too much? Too much? You think it's too much? Too much pink?
Maybe just a tad. And Carbide brings up a little basically game character customization screen and slides the hue down till it's black tux.
Pink tie?
Slides the thing so you got a pink tie.
That's better.
And then the door opens up and it's Ruben walking in, the same business blazer he wears whenever he's at work. And looks over, he's like, "Oh, you're already ready to go. That's good.
Wouldn't wanna keep you waiting."
Where did you get a... Did you already deliver him the tux, Maroon? No, it's still down in the car. Huh. He looks at you confused, well, let's go. And with that, cut camera panning around a sleek or not sleek, a nice meaty muscle car, basically think oh god, what are those ones that everybody hates, the really big yellow ones that are loud, they eat fuck tons of gas? Hummer?
Jeep. Oh yeah, the Hummers.
Imagine a Hummer but bigger, and on it says a vanity plate that says candy apple.
Ooh. Huh. That checks out with his list.
With what list? Maroon list.
Nothing.
He unlocks it, and then we cut to him sat in the front driver's seat and you sat in the back next to a neatly pressed tux that's in a plastic suit that looks exactly like the one you're wearing, pink tie and all.
That's what I like. He's so considerate.
He probably had his assistant order it for him. Don't get your hopes up. And Carbide flows in front of you. Now listen, you're not going to fuck this up. this is my your only chance to not have him hate you.
Right. Right. We got this. I got this.
And stop her. And she makes your robot arm slap you in the face. And stop responding to me verbally. He could hear that.
I'm gonna stare at him like through the like back mirror, like sheepishly.
He's just got his eye on the road. The best thing to do is to not talk unless spoken to limit the chance of you saying anything stupid. I mean, God, you only got halfway through the test. Is it really that hard to remember a list of 242 facts?
Do you want me to answer that or not?
Never mind. It was rhetorical. Just don't mess up the night.
He nods.
You glance out the window, being able to see, for the first time, really see Discordant City when you're not, trying to save it from something deadly.
Or almost getting killed by something in the future.
But ye so fucking words.
Words in your mouth. You can speak them.
What?
No, that's not speaking them. That is barfing them up.
No. That was me filleting the words.
Oh, you're an idiot.
But so, as you pull into the fucking restaurant, Ruben steps out and, he adjusts his shirt a little bit and he's got the, the watch with maroon in it. You realize the maroon smartwatch. And you just see, on the little face, maroon, winks and then the face turns into a little thumbs up.
Oh.
Or no, it turns into a little thumbs down and Carbide's like, is that thumbs down or thumbs up? His arm's upside down. That was a thumbs up. That was a thumbs up. We're good.
Okay. Crisis averted. Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
So you guys walk in. It's not a fancy restaurant. It's hold on. What do I want to?
Oh no!
Hey.
You want to know what my brain went for?
What?
It wanted to go okay, we have the burger bunny. What if it's another animal? Oh, maybe it's bulls or fucking a thing that steak's made out of. He likes the color red. It's Red Bull. No, wait, shit.
I love you. It's Sydney Steakhouse. In no way is its name supposed to be an allusion to a real-life restaurant brand that is named after an area in Australia. What? No! Sydney Steakhouse.
I said Sydney and then apostrophe S. Is it the name Sydney? It's a person?
Sydney's a place in Australia, Arm.
Yes, but also it's a name and it could be a pun.
That's a good point. It's a pun.
Hell yeah.
Sydney Steakhouse. A subsidiary of Burger Bunny now. Not a subsidiary or anything. So, as you guys...
That's another good point to contemplate whether or not Ben can even read.
Huh. I feel like he would have been taught.
I guess. Probably still not great at it.
What's a little dash over the letter? It's an apostrophe. What does it mean? But, as you guys walk in, he's like, our music, dinner for two, or a table for two. Name, Ruben Vermey. Oh, of course, right this way, Mr. Vermey. And they bring you over and they sit you guys down, a nice little table, and Ruben doesn't even pick up the menu. Like they, the waiter puts down the menus, and Ruben just like sets his aside and is just sitting there waiting.
Can you tell them I'm sweating? Can you tell them I'm sweating through my imaginary tux? I hope it's not visible, is it?
Wait, did you say? Are you saying that aloud in character?
I don't know.
Do you say it? Yes or no?
I was intending for it to be mental, but...
Get a hero point either way.
Thank you.
But, yeah, Ruben, he's just like, He's just like, sat there, he sat there, like, does Ben, like, pick up the menu, or?
I'm currently just staring, panicking, thinking about being sweaty, and then like, is this awkward silence? Should I say something? You told me not to say anything. Is this bad? We're doing awful, aren't we?
Wait, does he say that aloud?
Do me a roll. Humor me.
You got 2 successes, 1 dice break.
So it's a 1?
Yep.
That sounds like he's gonna say it, or mutter it under his breath at the very least.
Just pick up the menu and order, and figure out what you're ordering. God, we're so screwed. I'm hyperventilating again. Why am I hyperventilating again?
I can't read! Help!
Wait, you actually... Get a hero point. Alright. I think it's canon now that you can't read.
Maybe just... Actually, he might be able to read, but he's so panicked. I want to imagine that his eye implant is also messing up with, like, the overheating.
He's got anxiety-induced dyslexia.
Yes.
Carmen, just read the words! Goes down and starts literally putting them back in the right spot. Like, picking them up, putting them down in the right spot.
Okay, I don't know what half of these things are. Actually, probably like 3/4 of them.
Ruby's like, I guess you didn't have a lot of food in the apocalypse, huh?
Oh, no, not really.
He flags over our waiter and is like, oh, we're ready to order. 2 steaks, medium rare. Of course, sir. And with that, they step off, and Carbert's like, alright, first crisis averted.
Thanks.
So I was thinking, we're screwed! He's gonna kick us out! This is it! This is it! This is him getting rid of us! You haven't really left the tower once since you've come to the past. Aside from fighting crime with me.
Yeah, I guess not, huh?
And a big problem with that is, well, you don't exist, really. So, I had Maroon whip this together, and he takes out a little folder and sets it down in front of you.
What's that?
Open it up.
Okay, Cartwright, get ready! Get ready to catch them, okay? And I'm gonna flip it over and try and make out what it's
You can see an ID. You start flipping through a birth certificate, social security number, bank account papers, high school diploma. It's a whole paper trail, as if you've existed. Me and Maroon weren't able to figure out exactly how old you were, so I just sort of pinned you down at around 25.
I didn't count, so works for me.
You're now a fully legal citizen of the US. As far as anyone knows, you've lived here. You've lived in our timeline for the last 25 years. Grew up
Thank you.
You grew up in a rural community outside Discordant City. Moved here just recently, after getting hired as the personal assistant of one Ruben Vermey.
His jaw drops.
I mean, it's not like I actually need a personal assistant with Maroon, but it gives you something that you're doing on paper so I can have you on payroll.
I'm
And
just gonna close it up.
And it'll explain why you're always near me.
Right.
But now if you want to go out and about in the town, you have all the resources you need for that. Sorry I've been keeping you cooped up for so long. My dad never let me get a dog because he said I wouldn't take it out for walks enough, and I guess this is proof of that.
It's okay. I don't mind at all. You know, before the Red Rebellion, I didn't really have much of a place to stay permanently either. So, it's, I guess, nice to just huddle up for a little bit.
Right. Probably the first place you've had with warm water.
Oh, yeah! God, the showers are so nice.
And with that, the steaks get brought over, and he's like, happy to have it, and, just begins eating. Which, this is Ben's first steak.
Proper sustenance protein!
Hom nom nom. Ben consumes steak.
Inhale.
As soon as you reach down, Comrade, wait, no, stop!
Oh!
You gotta use, it's that fork, that's the dinner fork. And this is the steak knife. Gotta make sure we're using the right silverware. We don't want him to think you're uncouth. And as you look, you see that he's literally tearing it open with two different forks.
I was gonna say a hard cut to all the times he's seen him slobbily eat fucking instant ramen.
Just sticks the fork in, lifts the steak, and is eating it off the fork. That's what Ruben's doing. He's not even cutting it. Caveman eat.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Meanwhile, Ben's gonna fight the cutlery with his robot arm, dainty knife, like.
Robot arm, which currently looks like a human arm, or looks like a prosthetic arm. And you guys sit there enjoying the meal for a bit. Excuse me.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
yeah, that's fitting.
Yeah, that's just the sounds Ruben's making. Sorry, I think that's my, either dinner or breakfast settling. One of the two. Neither of which was a very good meal, so it makes sense that either one would have to settle. And as you guys, just eating the food... excuse me. And you look up and you can see a guy in a button-up shirt where all of the buttons are off-center slightly, so his whole shirt's like a little crooked-looking. And it looks like it might be one size too big, and he's sort of got balding hair that he's like swept back with his hand. You're Ruben Vermey, aren't you? Famous industrialist, the man who's gonna bring us to Mars, the man who's been single-handedly redesigning the city's infrastructure. Yeah. I've been wanting to meet for so long. When he takes Ruben's hand and starts shaking it. When I'd gotten a lead that you're gonna be having dinner here, I thought I had to follow it. Gotten a lead on? Listen, I've discovered something that I think you're the only person I can come to with it. And Rube, sort of looks over at you with like, who the fuck's this guy kind of look. My name is Orville, Orville Danners. And I've been taking some measurements, and I think there's a time traveler in our midst. uh, what do you mean time traveler? That's crazy. I thought the same thing. But there's been some strange occurrences in the city going on lately. You don't say. Oh, I do say, I do. Hang on, and he opens up like a little briefcase and just like starts like throwing papers onto the table.
I'm gonna grab my papers and like put them like under the table.
I've been trying to schedule a meeting with you for so long, but you're such a busy man. Look, I have some devices. They're designed to detect fourth dimensional wavelengths, and you see it's like straight up like a homemade satellite dish rigged up to a microwave. I've had a theory for a long time about I believe that time traveling Illuminati from the future have been controlling the flow of history. It's all connected. The JFK assassination, Abraham Lincoln's assassination, the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. It's a league of time assassins. And it goes deeper than that. He starts flipping through. The day that there was the giant monster attacks, there was a different wavelength picked up. I don't even know what to call it. I'm calling it Danner's radiation, and he throws down like the image or like some readings. I think those giant monsters came to our world from another reality, an adjacent timeline. I believe that all of the meddling of the time travelers has started to weaken our timeline, and it's coming to a head. I think time is going to shatter if we can't do something about it, and I know you have the technology needed to make it work. Ruben's just like looking at you like what the fuck? And I think I know who the time assassin we're looking for is, and he slaps down a picture of the Pink Knight. And Ben, Ruben is just like looking at Ben like, I theorized
Can the tie turn from pink to black again?
Yes, get a hero point. I believe whoever this is the first publicly open time assassin. And I think he was sent back to stop you from creating some great invention. And again, Ruben looking up like, That's quite the... And it goes further than that. I believe that there might be a league of time-traveling witches that could be in cahoots with the assassins. They're the ones who summoned the giant monsters, you see. And Ruben puts his hands down on the table. He's like, I think I've heard enough. I've convinced you? Oh, I've convinced you of one thing. You are very far off. Time travel is impossible. I've looked into it. But if time travel could exist, it would create a collection of fundamental paradoxes. Like, let's say in theory somebody caused the apocalypse and a time traveler went back to stop it. If he stopped the apocalypse, then there never would be an apocalypse, so the time traveler would never exist to go back. You don't understand. I have a theory about that. I believe time overwrites itself, like when you overwrite a file in a computer. It's insane. It's preposterous. Time is a set-in-stone thing. We can't change it. There is no future to look into, and there's no way to change the past that exists. Now, I think I've heard enough from you, Mr. Orville. You remembered my name. The guy, like, super excited, like, can somebody please get this man away from my table? And, you know, it's like a few of the staff starting to come over. And Orville, he's like, no, you don't understand. My research. He starts, like, pointing down at the papers, like, I have more evidence. I believe that there's a collection of apocalyptic furries that are starting to raise up. The end times are near. Only we can stop it. And with that, a few of the people are like, you're going to have to leave, sir. I'm not going to have to leave! Sir, we don't want to have to call the police on you. Please, you need to understand, you're the only person who can comprehend any of what I've written. No one else is as smart as you, Mr. Vermeer. I can help you. You can help me. That's enough. Take this man away from my table. And with that, they start to strong-arm the man away. No, you can't shed me like this! Not like the rest of the scientific community! I won't be spurned! And they drag him out. And Ruben sits down. That was something.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. There's a reason I don't go out a lot. And he starts, like, flipping through all the, like, weird, like, crazy papers on the table. I've garnered a bit of a reputation, I guess. I have fans.
You don't say. Oogle.
Get a hero point. I mean, seriously, you just throw out a couple of posts on social media about how you want to go to Mars and how you think the governments are managing the economy wrong, and suddenly everybody thinks you are some sort of hero. That doesn't make me a hero. It's the robot suit. The robot suit's what makes me a hero.
At least what's supposed to make you a hero?
Right. It's a shame I can't just have a PR guy represent... Hang on. He thinks Maroon, can you throw out a tweet about me thinking that the Red King might not be a bad guy? Or no. That I think the Red Menace and the Red King may be the same person. There we go. Maybe that'll start softening people up. Really, I should be trying to use I should try and use this stupid fame of mine for something good, I guess. And if I can use that to make people like the Red King more. And you see he starts thinking, maybe there are some ways I can benefit off this. Sorry, and he's sort of like looking at the papers a little bit. This is some crazy stuff. I mean, look at this. He thinks the OSP is employing a World War I era ghost.
OSP?
Organization of Societal Preservation. They're some UN organization. And he looks over and he's like, he thinks that there's a city of witches hidden underneath Discordant. He's insane. But I guess he looks over at the picture of you. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Well, he's not fully right. I'm not an assassin. Not at all.
Still, he starts like looking at some of the stuff. That might explain who that Black Knight was. I mean, he had access to all the same temporal abilities you had. And he was trying to kill you. How could he have gotten all of this technology?
I don't know. He did seem to know a lot about me and everything that was gonna happen.
I mean, I guess it's not outside the question that if I could make time travel, eventually somebody could. Granted, I needed the help of a super advanced artificial intelligence system based on my own advanced intelligence. But realistically, if things run long enough, there should always be a time machine invented. And he sort of looks at you, meaning that there would always be at least one time traveler going back and resetting the flow of time. So it's hard to know if how many timelines, how many time travelers there really have been. Because you have to take into account of all inevitabilities of a time traveler. He's so hot when he starts thinking about inevitabilities.
I know, right? Just listen to him talk all evening. I don't understand what he's saying, but he sounds so good.
I love a man who can think. And she's lays on the table dreamily.
1 second, I need to grab.
Oh, I was grabbing a thing. This is the music that. Oh, I was gonna sing a song about how you're grabbing a thing.
No, I just needed a blanket because I'm cold.
Ah. B. With that, we can continue the dinner.
We can just put the papers to my papers, right?
Yeah, let's just stick them all aside, I guess. And he just, bundles them all together and tucks them off to the side.
There's one question I would have.
What?
Did the guy take papers back away with him?
No. He did not have the chance to grab anything.
Alright. Because I would have said it could be a fun setup if he grabbed accidentally one of Ben's items.
That would have been a good idea.
If you want to do it, I can spend hero points to have you do that.
If you want to spend hero points to make that happen, you can.
Would it give you some plot elements to work with?
I mean, I already have some plans, but I could do more with that.
Alright, then how many hero points do you need me to get rid of one of?
Honestly, you're paying hero points to actively detriment yourself.
I'm making story happen.
I feel like I shouldn't make you pay for that. Rather, I should give you hero points for allowing it to happen. Because it's an action of detriment to your character. So I have 5 hero points, sure. He grabbed a bunch of papers as he was leaving. Do you want to keep doing the dinner date, or are you good with that?
I guess we should kind of work out how it goes from there, because it would kind of matter, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I doubt Ben's gonna monumentally screw it up. What kind of small talk would begin to be had while the steak is had?
I guess one of the questions that Ben, if allowed by Carbide, at some point would mutter is what he does in his free time.
Did you not pay attention at all to the tests?
Listen!
My work is my life. I like creating and inventing all the things. If anything, my free time is when we're off trying to patrol and look for criminals.
I guess.
But anytime, I suppose. He thinks for a moment. When I'm not working in the office, I have a little a little garage off by the docks that I advertise very lightly online. I don't actually tie it to being me, because then I'd get swarmed, but I fix people's old tech up for free. I tell people that they can bring things, and if they want to get rid of it, just drop it off, and I'll take it. Or if they want something fixed, they can bring it and leave it with some notes, and I'll fix it up for them free of charge. I like the challenge of trying to fix old, broken things. A lot of Cerulean Industries stuff. No surprise there.
That's so nice.
Hmm.
Always so caring.
Hmm. Oh. It's like I said, I mostly just do it for the stimuli. Hmm. Having to, I mean, all of these machines, there's overlap in how they work, but everything, it's got this unique signature of the engineer who made it. Different tastes to them, you know? No two machines are manufactured exactly alike. Except for, the ones that were built on the same assembly line, but you know what I mean.
Well, where I come from, it's mostly that, so no, I don't really.
Hmm. You know, my dad's company got its start as a car company.
Oh, really?
I'd like to see an old Vermeil motorcycle.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And with that, I imagine, like, we smash cut to after the dinner, like, fucking, the two of you basically riding down the street on a motorcycle that looks akin to, I'm just gonna name drop, it's kind of like a Harley Davidson motorcycle. You know?
Okay.
It's an old, big, beefy motorcycle, and he's fucking, like, revving down the road in it, like, with Ben sitting behind him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's just like in my romance novel show thing. Can't think straight.
God, no, okay, we smash cut to a television showing, what's the guy's name?
Tassilo.
Tassilo riding a motorcycle, get a hero point? Tassilo riding a motorcycle with the girl behind him. And then, past the TV, drives Ruben with you on the back. Hmm.
Nice.
I used to love fixing up I used to love having one of these things and keeping it maintained. I'd ride it all over the place. Shame that, cause that's actually how I got my injury and had to stop playing football. Some asshole drove his car right into me. They never even figured out who the hell did it. It was a hit and run, coward.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I probably wouldn't have gotten into engineering if that never happened. I mean, not as a full-time thing. I was en route to become a part of the NFL. I
Huh.
straight up, I had scouts coming and talking to me, trying to recruit me to teams. I almost played for the, uh, uh, I almost I almost played for the Discordant Devils.
Yeah. I think I heard that one before. Future Ruben did mention it a few times over dinner.
Hmm. You had dinner with Future Me?
Well, not like I did with you, more like sitting in the barracks kind of deal around the campfire with everyone else, like staring at him from 15 feet away.
Hmm. Man, I cannot see myself being that type of person. I mean, leading a group of people like that. It bugs me when I just have it bothers me alone the small number of followers I have on the Vermeil network.
Aren't you like leading a whole company though?
I mean, that's different. It's like, in a lot of ways, the company was just a means to an end, you know. And with that, you guys like now are starting to like pull up to like out a little outside of town and sitting down outside. And he leans against the motorcycle. He's like, it was a means to an end more than anything. I wanted to make bigger and better things, but to do that, I had to sell stuff in order to get the money to get more stuff. If I had my way, and he's like looking off at the city, everyone in that city would have their own car, their own phone, house, food, all of it, without needing to pay for it. You know?
Huh, that's nice, I think.
And the technology's there. we're more than advanced enough to let most of the people in the world live without need of any work. Hell, give it like 20, 30 years and we will be there, no one needing to work. It just assholes, or it's just the assholes sitting on top, stopping anybody from being able to do anything, or stopping you from being able to live like that. People like Cerulean Industries and America United and my dad.
Your dad? Is he still
Uh, he still owns
around?
Vermeil Pharmaceuticals and Vermeil Motors, actually. It's a lot of people think that they're subsidiaries of me when really they aren't. They're his company still. If he ever dies, I'm sure they'll become actually they'll probably become my siblings.
You have siblings?
Hmm. Yeah, was it a sister and a brother? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sister and a brother.
Never heard of them.
I haven't talked to them in almost 12 years.
He like cocks his head a little bit, leaning against the motorbike next to him. Don't like them?
Hmm. Never really got along with family. When I got my injuries, Dad sort of gave up on me. He thought I was gonna be, his hotshot football playing son. But I got hurt. He was angry because it was, me riding my motorcycle that caused it, something he always told me I shouldn't be doing. And he just sort of gave up on me after that.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I wouldn't have the company if it weren't for that. I started from ground zero, like literally nothing. I got up, left home, didn't take a single cent with me. Haven't looked back since.
Oh wow. I didn't know.
But I think I've proven myself pretty good. He motions to the Vermeil Tower in the distance with the big cube on top of it. I built that from nothing. I had driven out on my motorcycle to Idaho? I think it was Idaho. Got a job at a scrapyard and I started just fixing up, I started taking junk and building stuff. Initially it was art pieces. Oh, that's what they called it. It was furniture. I was making furniture out of old machines. Then I started making things that actually worked. I think they named an art movement after what I did. Junk punk. You should see the coffee makers I made. They were made using a car engine.
Oh.
I loved those things. It was interesting trying to figure out how to make new things out of the old. But I kept taking I kept taking the money and investing it back into myself, and I think it's panned out pretty well.
Almost makes me feel sorry for stopping you from creating the Crimson one, because in the future apocalypse, I guess you could say you go back to that. Creating something out of junk? Out of nothing?
Yeah, but in the end, I think that this is probably the better path for everybody, Less casualties that way. And I get to be the hero.
Flashback to the Black Knight saying that I caused him to die. Right. Flash casualties.
We should get back to the tower. It's getting late.
Right. I bet you have a full day tomorrow again.
Yeah. You like the motorcycle, by the way?
Yeah. Pretty nifty. Pretty neat.
He nods a little bit, and you guys get on it and drive off. And as you drive through the city, we pan along and we come to settle in a dinky little apartment building. And inside, we see, what was his name? Orville. What was it? Orville
Danners.
Yeah, Orville Danners. I almost said Orville Denvers.
The way I remembered it is we met Orville Danners at the dinner.
I love
Danner
you.
Dinner.
And he's sat in, like, a room with, like, crazy man corkboards. Pictures of all of the heroes and villains that have been seen, and a bunch of other random shit in the city, all connected with, like, red lines, or with red yarn and stuff. And he's looking at it, like, breathing heavily. And he throws it off the wall, and he starts, like, ripping them all up, and, like, getting himself tangled in the string a little bit, and, like, kicks over an old television, throws something out of his window, and he's just, like, tearing it all down. He's like, nobody believes! No one sees what I see! Maybe I just have to make them see. And he goes over and he, like, looks out the window at Vermeil Towers. Maybe I can make them see. And he looks over at the little microwave device and leans down and camera pans out to the window as we see the shadow of him, like the light casts as we hear like the buttons pressing, the microwave starting in maniacal laughter. And with that,
the Science Gate theme starts playing.
With that, we skip forward a few days. Oh yeah, that's right. This is gonna be a big episode, huh? It is now April 20th. So, cold open was March 28th. The dinner was April 4th, and now it's April 20th. A few weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
And in real life, as of when we're recording this a month ago, meaning when this goes up like 2 months ago. So what will Ben have been doing over the couple of weeks now that he has free reign to go out and about?
We should discuss real quick. What do you think was taken out of the thing and would be noticed? Because if it was something important, like the bank account, it would be noticeable. If it's something smaller, it might not be.
I think it's something that wouldn't go noticed right away, like the passport.
Alright. Then I guess Ben would study that for a little while, trying to get down who he is now.
Mm-hmm.
He would celebrate that it went so well and rub it in Carbide's face continuously.
Mm-hmm.
And
then be too afraid to actually go outside.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, I was thinking I don't think he necessarily would, I guess. Because Ruben's not there. There's no one there to, like, keep him protect.
I love the idea that now that he can't go outside, he still does. He's just a fucking NEET.
Yeah. Like, I want to imagine that a few times maybe he walked up to, like, the door outside and he's like, nah.
Maybe
where the cars are.
He's explored the office at the most.
Yeah, the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that might be something that he do, like, try and lurk around the tower, see what's, like, going on in there.
Oh, these vent shafts are so convenient to get around in.
I wonder if we can find the arm somewhere, the path it took.
But so, as you're fucking, like, you just been, like, chilling out. We open up with, you watching another episode of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And, Carbide and the main character are in sync. You may think that you've gotten me beaten, but I'm always 2 steps ahead. And the character takes 2 steps backwards, and a thing falls over and just crushes the guy he was talking to. Or should I say, 2 steps back. Ha 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 ha.
Munch, munch, munch on the chips.
Mwah. Kiss, kiss, kiss on the lips.
Oh.
I love you. And as you're watching it, the door opens up and Ruben walks in. He's like, "I'm so glad we made Movie Maker the mandatory presentation system now. So much better."
Hi, welcome back.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. You wanna get some stuff together? We're gonna head out. I want to show you something.
Oh, right, my stuff. Okay. He just looks down on himself and like gets up, pats himself down like
already fully dressed.
I mean, where are we heading?
Oh, you'll see. And he, would take you to the elevator, and you guys go all the way down to the parking garage level.
As he walks out the door, he's gonna do that classic cliche, like, valley girl, like, oh my god, like, to fucking Carbide.
Oh, yeah. Like excitedly waving at his face. I love it.
Sorry.
Get a hero point. As the elevator goes down, he would walk along, he's like, so I was thinking, we've been having some troubles when we went to fight crime. I've got all my rocket boosters and all of that in the suit, but you don't exactly have a way to get around.
I guess not beyond hucking and dangling precariously from the suit, no.
Well, Pink Knight, may I present to you? And he brings you over to space, he's like, your valiant steed. And he motions, he's built a motorcycle for you.
You know that line of the Kid by the Sea, where it's like, happy birthday, Raven! And the girl is like, I can't swim.
Yes.
That's Ben, like, kind of like on the inside. Can't drive.
Happy birthday, Raven! I can't swim. I forgot. I love that video.
Same.
You just made me breathe in my drink because I laughed.
I'm sorry. But he's gonna stand there and be like, "Ooh, I love the paint job."
Oh, and I realize you might want to use it when you're not always in the full getup. So he goes over and he flicks a button, and the whole thing turns from pink to black.
Don't know.
So pink for when you're Pink Knight, black for when you're Ben.
All right.
And it's not like it just like I should mention, it's not like, oh, a nice color change. It's all of the panels on its exterior all flip around to face the other direction.
Oh, hang on, do it again. And like he's gonna stand next to it.
He does it.
And like he T-poses, and then as he does it, like Ben like switches into the like color scheme of it.
Yeah.
Black, pink, black, pink.
I love the idea of you're flicking it back and forth, which is causing like a rave effect of the different colors, and meanwhile you're like changing your appearance to do it, and Carver's just like, I'm stuck inside this idiot. I made sure to soup it up in a few ways that it could be used if we're ever out having to fight with it. It's got a rocket on the back to help propel it forward. It has 4 different grapple anchors akin to the one that I put into your arm, so you can use it to quickly turn corners, swing over gaps, things like that. And it's got a fully functioning autopilot. He takes a little device and he starts like moving his finger around on it, and the motorcycle starts driving around. So you can pilot it with the simple use of this touch screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one function, if you don't have it, that I will pay for.
What?
He had a motorcycle accident. It would be kind of bizarre if he gifted Ben one after what had happened to him. except if there are safety precautions. So please, can it have like a dinghy mode where you hit a button and it just goes like boom into all directions?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, 15 hero points. It's got dinghy mode.
I will pay 15 hero points to get dinghy mode.
Which he's not gonna show you right now, though.
Alright.
Yuzuka, what do you think?
I like it. It's nice. I don't know how to drive it, but I do like it.
Well, I suppose you do always have this, and he, like, holds up the device. Speaking of which, hold out your arm.
Okay. Here.
He starts looking at your arm for a few moments, and he, like, takes out some, like, tools, and he starts removing a panel from your arm, and wires the device into your arm.
I hope I don't crash it through your garage door. I'm kind of, 3 for 3 with that.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. It's got safety measures built into it. I wouldn't put.
What if I like try and fucking head on like ram it into the wall now?
You drive it into the wall and as it hits it, poof! A big pink rubber ducky inflation thing goes around it, and it bounces back with a squeak. You don't think I would just give you a motorcycle after the accident I had?
Huh. Right.
And, he's just like, he, like, gives, like, a satisfied smile. And then you hear a crash.
What? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. It's still in the rubber ducky mode.
Oh. That sounds like it came from, and you hear another one upstairs. And he immediately starts, like, run to go up, and I imagine would you, like, turn to try and follow?
Oh, of course. I'd actually try and get ahead of him.
As he starts to go, Carbide's like, whoa, hold on, and a bunch of little arrows appear on the ground. The quickest route to get to the surface would be right behind you. And you look, and there's the arrows are pointing at the motorcycle.
How is that gonna go up?
We're in a parking garage. Just drive out. Because he's getting in the elevator right behind you, guys.
What if... Can I grapple his ass?
What?
Like, grapple Ruben and pull him to the motorcycle with me?
Yes.
I don't want him to go alone. Like, I'd be scared that he gets killed. Like, I've been prophesized I will kill him.
He's, like, surprised as you, like, pull him over and you guys get on. He's like, what?
You don't know what's in the elevator? What if someone's trying to assassinate you? The time assassin.
Huh. I suppose you're right. And you guys, like, drive up and out on the motorcycle. And what you see... You see a man in a red and white, like, trench coat that, like, flares out dramatically around the collar and the base. Like, it's all white with red trim. It's got, like, wide open sleeves. Its collar goes way up, like, 4 inches up to his head, like, past his ears. It flares out at the side like an anime person's coat. And he's got a big helmet on that looks like a microwave with a dish on top. And the microwave has like a staticky face displayed on it. He's laughing maniacally. You're Ruben Vermey! Come out! And he sticks his hand out, and a bunch of little red beams shoot from his hand as he picks up a car, and he throws it at the building.
Oh no.
And you look, and there's a bunch of buildings pegged into the side of the building, and he throws another one, and you see he's drawn a big like, caricature face of Ruben onto the side of the building with cars.
Is anything important on those levels? I haven't gotten down that far yet.
Offices? A few research rooms?
Should we call for help? We should probably call for help, shouldn't we?
Call for help?
I mean,
We are the help.
What was it?
Maroon, call the armor down. And he, like, hops off the back of the motorcycle and starts to step back.
Pink or black?
What?
Cycle for when we step out.
I didn't hear what you said.
Pink or black?
I feel like pink makes more sense for your the Pink Knight.
Right.
Hmm.
And he switches it to red. To the pink.
Yeah, and
pink.
Full Pink Knight outfit, and you drive out. Alright, do you just, like, drive out?
That's the thing, I don't know what Ruben's plan is, if he, like, because, yeah, you know.
Well, we now going
But
to enter
pink.
turn-based. You guys are going to get the first thing. He's gonna basically try and run out, and, like, his suit is gonna fly out of the lab in the top, like, up past the cloud bit line, and then back down, so people can't quite tell it came from the building. And he's gonna make it land hero pose on him, or over him, so he can crawl in the front, and it looks like it's just a suit landing down.
Alright. Then I'm gonna wait for that to happen, and as soon as the hero pose touchdown is, freeze time, move the motorcycle to where I need to be, and then unfreeze time so I'm there.
So you're right next to him.
Yeah, so I can just teleport in without the guy seeing where I came from.
I love it. So you just, it just looks like you, like, manifest in a fucking, I like to think it's like a pink flash, wherever things change. Words.
Words that come from your mouth. Speak them.
So, fucking, you merge, and the guy you guys land down, Ruben, he stands up, he's like, not a half bad picture of the guy, but I'm not sure if he'd appreciate it. And he turns over. Oh, if it isn't the Red King. You recognize me? Of course, anybody with 2 brain cells would know that the Red King and Red Menace are the same person. I mean, come on. You've been seen both times the Pink Knight's been publicly seen, you were there. And speaking of which, he looks over. If it isn't our little time traveler. Wait, he knows you're a time traveler? And Carbide, she's like, oh my god, that's the guy, isn't it?
He squints. No, his sumai comes out.
Look at the microwave on him, and she brings up an image of the photograph. That's literally his temporal detection device.
Yes, sir, that's him.
Huh? That's who? Ruben looks over.
Hang on. The guy, what's his... Danners... Orville.
Who?
The guy from our dinner date.
Oh, the nutcase? Wait, that's him?
He looks... But, according to Carbide, it's the same device on the person's head. It would be... logical, right?
Huh. So, you've come to try and stop me, huh? What? The time stream can't handle somebody of my intelligence in it? Do I create something that deconstructs your entire ring of time bandits?
No?
Well, joke's on you. You're too late to stop me. I got onto your time shtick long ago, Pink Knight. And I'm the hero in this situation.
What do we do, sir?
The same thing we do with any criminal scum. He like sits down. He gets into like a linebacker position, and the little jets on the back of his suit start to charge up. We kick some ass, and we're now. Oh, again, I just realized I never brought up the combat UI. Hang on. Fuck. What colors do you associate? It's pink.
Why don't you save one for every player? It's pink and more pink.
Well. And then, bum. I can't use white because reasons, so I'm gonna use gray. So, there we go. I feel like I should use a slightly darker pink. Hold on.
Yeah.
So, combat begins. What do you and Ruben do? If you want Ruben to do something, let me know. And he may or may not do it.
I mean, he's currently charging. I would let him charge, I guess, and keep on the defense, make sure that he doesn't get hurt. So, I'll just wait and see what the opponent does.
So you're gonna do nothing with your turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
There's a weird black bar on the stream.
What?
There's one black streak going through the hero.
Oh, I see what that is. Hold on. Sorry, I did some updates to the hero UI to facilitate some things in the future. So, when I just realized I did it wrong. Part of it wrong. Well. There we go. So, adjusting my mic, sorry. Words. Ruben charges forward and hang on. So, he charges forward, and the guy just extends out his hand and shoots a collection of 5 little red beams, and they all hit Ruben and stop him mid-charge. And the best way I can put it is, in Incredibles, the thing Syndrome does with Mr.
No.
Incredible. You've never seen Incredibles?
No.
What?!
I didn't like it. I watched the first episode, it was too gross for me, and I stopped watching
No, not Invincible, Incredibles.
Oh.
The movie, the Pixar movie.
I have not watched it with my brain functioning.
Well, for audience at home, the thing Syndrome has to capture Mr. Incredible, it's that, kind of. He extends out...
For those who don't?
I was about to say, he extends, a red beam shoots from his hand, and a little red field surrounds Ruben, and he, freezes in position. And as he lifts his hand, it's almost like he's holding a stick that Ruben is at the end of. He's like, oh, like it? I've been skimming I've been skimming the quantum particles off of all of your time shenanigans. And I've created a little temporal locking device. And he rears back, and he's gonna try, he basically hucks Ruben, throwing him away. That's bad. Carbide's looking. She starts, doing all sort of analytical stuff. That's time technology. That's time technology. And he's not even a time traveler like the last one. How are so many people getting this stuff? This didn't happen last time. Last time there wasn't time travelers. Last time he didn't have any way to scan for time anomalies. Oh god, this is our fault. We've caused this.
Oh, damn it.
And now it's his turn. And he just starts walking towards you. He's like, and you, Pink Knight. I've got a feeling that you're the real brains behind this operation. After all, you're positively radiating quantum entanglements. I can see it right now. The fields rippling around you. You don't belong in this segment of time, do you? You're a time traveler. Well, let's send you back to where you belong, huh? And he brings his hand up and he starts to type on the number the number pad on his microwave mask.
I love that.
And you see a big old beam start to charge in the satellite dish.
I keep hearing you say bean.
A beam is charging the satellite dish.
He's roasting kidney beans.
Bush's baked beans.
Are you baking beans in there, boy?
Me and the boys traveling through time to get some beans.
But yeah, no, I'm panicking. I'm stalled. He's gonna huck Ruben, you said, right?
He threw Ruben as his reaction during your guys' turn, and now it's his turn, and he's gonna try and shoot a laser at you.
Did Ruben crash, or is he still in the air?
He's just fucking, he was yeeted. It was like the guy fucking flicked a little, it's like he flicked a bean away.
Because I'm thinking, couldn't Carbide, in theory, calculate the trajectory?
And what? It's a giant metal robot that's like 20 times your weight.
I know, but maybe I can cushion his fall with something.
He's in a giant suit of armor.
I'm gonna put a car under it.
He's being thrown away several city blocks.
Oh my god, we're talking that hucking. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh god, he's charging. Oh no. I guess evasive maneuvers for now. I guess I'm gonna try and get away, turn the bike around and get some distance.
And because you didn't do an action during your turn, I'm gonna give you an advantage die on this.
Alright.
So... So you had a pretty good little success chain.
Oh no.
No, you had it.
Oh, okay.
4 versus 6 successes. He fires the fucking red laser and it narrowly misses you. You drive away from it.
Alright.
Dang it, sit still! Now it's your turn.
What is around me by the houses? Anything small, loose that I can grapple?
Yeah, there's telephone poles, mailboxes, trash cans, homeless people.
Oh no, we don't huck homeless people. How about potted plant off a balcony? Let's just grapple that shit and huck it backwards at his face.
He's gonna attempt a counterattack, firing his big ol' beam again. I'm firing my laser! Which, of course, he does at disadvantage. Okay, a draw. I'm going to interpret the draw as he starts to charge the laser to fire it again. You throw the microwave and it fucking smashes in his face, stopping him from making him fire the laser straight up instead.
Potted plant, but yes.
Yeah, what did I say?
The microwave.
No, the potted plant smashes into his microwave.
Yeah,
okay. So he looks back forward and a little bit of dirt's falling down and the flower's caught in the door of the microwave.
Does he have a face behind that door?
You're seeing, it's like the face is projecting a stat, or, no, okay. God, I just, on the fly, realized a better way I can do my character design. It looks like a human skull is inside the microwave.
Oh god. So that's why I asked, because if he fired the beam and opens the door to do it, if there's anything inside.
Oh no, it doesn't, the door doesn't open, it fires out of the satellite dish on top of the microwave.
Okay, so the skull is visible through the screen?
Yes.
Oh god. I want to imagine that it's with Ben's visor, it just comes up and down, like the projection face.
So...
Yeah.
It's now his turn, and he's gonna try and fire the exact same laser at you again.
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna holler for the sir and ask if he landed nicely. You okay?
Holler for who?
Like Ruben, like on the comms, like ask if he's fucking okay wherever the fuck he landed.
So you haul from him, he's like, yeah, I'll be back in the fight in just a moment. He's got quite the throwing arm on him.
Well, so do I, and I'm gonna grab one of the post boxes with my robot arm and sling around the next corner and just repeat what I did and fucking huck it.
I imagine you like spinning sort of a donut to sort of give a centrifugal momentum to it.
Yeah.
And you yeet I keep saying microwave, the mailbox at him, and ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't know. You yeet the you yeet the mailbox at him and send him flying back. And as it hits him, ow, fuck, ow, ah, shit, fuck, ow! Oh, that smarts! Ah!
Did he just say smarts?
Smarts.
Smarts?
That's a way of saying something hurts.
Oh, really? I've never heard that before. That's like old-timey speak. To Ben it is.
Isn't everything old-timey speak to him?
It is.
Man, I really wish you had future slang. Oh man, that shit borps.
That's so neon. So blubber lab.
I'm just feeling a little smoobly bloop today. But yeah, so fucking it's now his turn. He gets back up, he's like, just stop resisting! And he's gonna try and, again, just fire the exact same laser at you.
Do you think we can aim for his little antenna?
Definitely.
Alright, next one's going for the antenna.
What are you gonna throw?
Can I spend hero points to have some children that we had in first episode play by the park with the ball, and I'll just grab their ball and be like, sorry, and then, like, I'll bring it back!
Because Vermeil Tower is in front of the city park. Good remembering of continuity. Man, yeah, I'm gonna offhandedly mention this. I've been thinking I really want to do a City Skylines series on my channel, where I make Discordant City.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So... Words.
Oh, yeah, do you want me to pay for that?
How many do you want to spend, yeah?
Oh,
wait, oh, no,
yeah,
sorry, I thought you were buying success points.
No.
Fuck it.
I just want the children.
I'm gonna say it costs no hero points.
Okay. I thought changing a scene is supposed to cost something.
No, and in this case, it's reasonable for it to be there.
Okay.
It's for if something is like... A change to the scene is something that is not reasonably assumed to be within the area.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you were like, can there be cops in the area? That might make me be like, they wouldn't be here that soon, so maybe 5 hero points, you know?
Mm-hmm. But you know, then I'm gonna, like, ride by the children and be like, sorry, I'll bring it back, promise!
And yeet
also,
the fuck...
duck.
Yeet the football at the guy.
Yeah.
Duck! I love ducks! So... You rolled -2.
Oh shoot! I should have spent hero points.
And he rolled 3. So... You start driving towards the kids, and grab the ball, and as you grab the ball, you're engulfed in a laser. And you see rushing red energy go flying past you, and then a golden light enrapture your, bright blue light enraptures your vision for a moment, and then you look, and you're in like a black void, and you look around and you see you look around and you see a bunch of like golden it's an empty black void full of golden threads that all spark and crackle like electricity. And atop all of them are these big, shambling black masses. And you look down, and it looks like it's almost like a golden forest floor miles below. And you look, and there's like a red line, or there's like a red ball sparking on you, and it's like connecting a line to one of the golden strings near you. And yeah, like everything feels weird, and you realize you can't breathe or hear anything. And you, in the distance, you think you see, is that a blue robot? And like it turns in your direction, and then the red ball sparking on your chest shoots out at a spot on the golden line, like higher up, and you get yanked towards the golden line. Not golden line. I keep saying gold. It's not gold. It's all like bright blue. Why am I saying gold? The line,
Everything that was gold now blue.
Yes, all the things I was saying was gold is supposed to be blue. It's all like neon-y, quantum-y blue color.
Alright.
And you get pulled from the red back into the blue line, and you see the like flash of blue and then flashes of red, and then you like land down, and you like look like you feel weird, and Carbert's like, something feels not right, and you look up, and you see, hang on, sorry.
All good.
You look around, and you see, I'm just checking my notes now for this moment.
It's all good, don't worry.
You're right where you were, in the park in Discordant City. But something feels not right, and you hear a humming sound. And you look around, and you see a bunch of giant bugs all flying around, and there's just like hives built all over the city. And you see like straight up bug people leading normal people in chains walking by, and some of them look over, and one of them's like they all look over, and they all start like clicking, clacking, pointing over at you. And Carbide's like Carbide's looking around, she's like, this doesn't seem right. This is
It's a nightmare.
She looks up, and it's nighttime, and she starts looking around, and she's like, you see her like moving things around. The stars, where? She looks over. We're back in our future.
That can't be our future.
It's the moment we left. The time, the night sky, atmospheric pressures, it all makes sense. This is the exact moment we went back in time from, but in the future now.
Uh-huh.
He sent us back where we belong.
I don't belong here. I don't belong to bug people.
This is the point in time where we belong if we didn't change the future. This is what the future is now that we've changed it. How does everything become bug people? And all the bug creatures start like moving toward you. Like clicking and clacking. Okay.
That's what I wanted.
Hang on. But, Ben, we're charged. Whatever he did, it fixed it recharged the time jump. I can take us back, but I'll need a moment to get the calculations right.
Okay.
But, we can't go back yet. We don't know why the future's like this. Hello?
Oh. Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
The bar disappeared.
Yeah, I put it away.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know why the future is like this.
How are we supposed to find out?
Hang on. The creature, one of the creatures that and it points at you, and they all start to like raise up little like what look almost like little bugs they're holding in their hands, and they like point their stingers at you, like bugs the size of rifles. Hang on, and she pauses time. Okay, I need to think. Ruben would still be alive in a future like this, right? If we just
No,
figure
he
out...
wouldn't let this happen. Would he?
Would he? I don't know. Listen, but... if we need to figure out why the future's like this, and then I can take us back to the exact moment we just left from. Whatever he did recharged our our time jump. We can go back in time again. We could go back in time anywhere if we wanted. We could go back in time earlier and stop him from attacking the tower in the first place. But then there'd be two of us. Maybe that's not the right way to go. Would it be a problem if there's two Bens?
I don't know. I expected to die after going back the first time.
Oh, okay. We have time to figure this out. We have all the time we need. Now that we can go back, we have all the time we need, Ben. I can take us back in time again once we've figured all of this out. Let's figure out why the future is bug people. And that is session.
You know what that's gonna do?
What?
That is gonna bug me.
Ha! I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah.
Oh, what a cliffhanger, you meanie.
Mwah. I hope you enjoyed the session.
I did. But it leaves me with agony. Worry.
Excuse.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna sip my drink. So yeah, I think that was a good. I think that was good date night.
I mean, I had fun. I don't think it's gonna be fun for anyone to listen to, but I had fun.
Thoughts on what just happened?
Oh, only worries. Lots of worries. And probably expecting Veneer's character to have something to do with bug people having overrun the future.
Who knows?
You do. Then again, knowing you, you don't, and you'll just make it up as you go.
No, I have plans. Listen, my DMing style is 60% have plans, 40% wing it, and allow that 40% to demolish the 60% if it has to.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I finally had date night. I can't undo date night. No. I will have to jump back, and I will probably miss my spot, and I'll miss date. Or maybe I get to relive date night again. Imagine.
I love you.
You too.
But yeah, those you watching on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed. There's the whole playlist of every Bendover episode, and the playlist of every Hero Infinite session for all of the different characters. So you can check out the adventures of the other heroes. I felt it was high time that we did more time shenanigans with you.
Oh yeah. I didn't expect them.
There was two total like, if you had defeated him without getting hit, that was totally an entirely separate path.
I'm mad that I didn't get it. I should have spent hero points, but forgot.
Straight up, the only reason he hit you pretty much was because you had such a bad failure, too.
Yeah, but I guess now we get to do time shenanigans.
Yee.
Maybe we get to see Bug Ruben.
Bug Ruben. But yeah, we'll see all you on YouTube next time. Ta-ta. I'm gonna let the theme play through the rest of the way, but then it's ta-ta. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, actually, I just realized I should be, hang on. Yeah, there we go. I should have had that full screen the whole time. Link to play the music video and watch it on your own down below. The visuals Arma made are fucking awesome. No, pause it. Jesus. I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll see all y'all next time. Ta-ta.
Bye.